Alright, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards. So just some opening text saying, you know, there's going to be a big tournament coming up. We all need to get ready for it. So in order to spawn my first set... I'm stuck, dude. Really? We need to talk to all the major duelists in the city. That will spawn our first battles. Like so. Okay. So this is the first guy we have to fight. He's really no problem. So what I'm looking to do, whoops, here is beat this guy in order to allow our first locator card challenge to fight. So the first person we can duel for a locator card is Bones, and he's only accessible if we manage to beat one of these thugs. So I'm actually gonna do this. Alright, that was good. So beating him allows Bones to... He would be here normally. It's just that we are now able to fight it, to face him in a battle, basically. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, so I'm actually going to do this. He has some 800 defense cards, which are pretty annoying because all my cards are kind of crappy at this point. Yeah, so we got two of them. Alright, and then without that, he doesn't have much of defense at all, so we can pretty much just terrorize him at this point. Bones doesn't really use magic or trap cards very often. Aw, that sucks. So we can pretty much just terrorize him. Even playing something in attack, it's going to force him to play something in attack as well, so I'm not actually going to attack with it, but it's just to sort of draw out one of his cards. Make him attack me with something. We pretty much win this turn. Alright, that was good. So that's locator card number 1. Next up, we face the Esperoba brothers. There's 3 brothers that you have to face. And their decks are pretty similar, but they're not really hard So you may have noticed that there's an ante system that has to do with wagering a card pre-battle. I can wager a card. The lower, or the weaker, I guess, the card is, the more of a chance your opponent will give you a weaker card or a stronger card, depending. So there's a certain level as to where, like, it doesn't matter that they give you just whatever. So if you give them, let's say, like a 1-star 100 offense monster, like, they're just going to give you something random and crappy. But if you give them over like an 1800 or something, they're going to naturally give you a much stronger card, and it's more consistent if it's that stronger card, what that card will be, if that makes sense. So if you give them a strong card, they're going to give you something good back. So and I actually it's faster to not ante. Crap. Normally it's faster to not ante a card, but in these couple duels I'm gonna try anteing because there's actually a card I could use from these guys. Not from Esparoba himself, but from his brothers. There's actually a couple of things I wouldn't mind getting, because I'll use it in my deck later on. Specifically, I'm looking for... Shoot, it's not smart. I'm looking for an electric card, like that one I just killed was a Lightning Conger, or something like La La Leon, which they both give you. It's just a matter of, you know, are you lucky enough to get it? I'm kind of getting smashed by this guy. Putting up a good fight, but we got this is easy. Alright, so I just drew a really important card. Its name is Doron. It's pretty solid, and you'll see it used a ton throughout this run. I finally just drew it for the first time, but it's too late. I can't really use it. But Sangha of the Thunder, also not what I'm looking for. Okay, so that was unlucky. We wasted a few seconds there anteing up cards. Against Espa, I'm just not going to ante because he likes to give you Jinzo, and Jinzo is not a card I'm looking for. I could ante a weaker card, but that would cost even more time because I have to scroll to find one, and I don't really want to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and just not ante, not worry about it, and just focus on stomping this guy. That's good. Nice. Alright, so this has been a really good fight so far. He put his lightning cards out early, and I was able to use an earth card and just crush him. And now we win. Alright, so story-wise, we're kind of a ways into the Battle City tournament, and now we need to see what Joey's up to. And we do that by checking Grandpa's shop and challenging him. Ooh, that's unfortunate. So this is simply a story progression fight. There's no way around it as far as I know, so you just have to fight it out. And Joey's actually easier than all the duelists so far, so... Time Wizard has a pretty interesting effect in this game. If you have Baby Dragon on your side of the field, or you have, I think it's Dark Magician on your side of the field, they both get, I think they transform. I've never actually seen it done, nor have I done it myself. I think they actually transform into Thousand Dragon and Dark Magician Sage, or whatever that card's called. Which both would be really, really cool. Unfortunately, I'm not anteing against Joey trying to get a Time Wizard for any reason, but it's a pretty interesting card, and would recommend it if you're playing casually. Seems interesting. Okay, so all of that was pretty much to allow us to get strong enough for Rex Raptor to challenge us. Normally he wouldn't want to, because he says we're too weak or not strong enough or whatever. And that was Rex's like best card right there, so... Oh, and there's a second one. Okay, GG. Yeah, that's pretty much... Oh, wow, he has a... Okay, that's fine. I shall do this. Alright, so that's bad, because sometimes what can happen during this fight is he can get his cards with, not his two cards with, I think it's an 800, 900, 800 attack, 900 defense, and what can happen, unfortunately sometimes, is that you cannot draw anything ever. So you're stuck with cards that cannot beat something with 900 defense during this fight. And we got really, really lucky, so... We got good cards like right off the start. It's unfortunate. Alright, so we saved some good time there. Alright, that's our third locator card, and that also unlocks the park. In the park, I'm going to make a quick deck change. Okay, so that allowed me to put an extra couple Pyro monsters into my deck. These duelists tend to use a lot of forest type cards. Weevil especially, I think his deck is 100% forest. So we can essentially just stomp through these fights if I can get a Pyro card. It's not the same for the 3 duelists you have to fight outside of him, but they can have some other cards too. Should be the last turn. Alright, that's one. Alright, so that's bad. That's good. So fighting these guys, you're on a forest. And basically all of their cards get the power bonus, and I think 2 of mine get a bonus. So as compared to their like entire deck, which gets powered up, as opposed to just my like couple cards, it can be rough couple fights, but usually I don't have much problem with these guys. Hey. Oh, thanks.
Clean up some of these.
I need too. Good fight. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Uh-oh. That's bad. Okay. So I got pretty unfortunate, but we should be fine now. Got some bad luck. So sometimes at these fights, even though we made a quick deck adjustment beforehand, sometimes you just can still get really bad luck and not draw what you're looking for. But now we're good. Okay. Alright, that was a slow fight, but not too bad. Alright, so fighting all those guys allows us to fight Weevil. I'm just going to defend, because I don't want him to... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. There's a couple cards that he could have played there that would have crushed me. But fortunately... Wow. Okay, that's fine. So Weevil's best card pretty much is Pinch Hopper. It's like on Forest, it's something like a 300 or no 1300 attack, 1400 defense. So he could have played that if he drew it and just completely crushed me. But now that he doesn't have anything, he's pretty much wide open. That's good. And we win. Okay, so that's our fourth locator card. Now we need to go back to Battle City here and fight this guy. So this fight is simply to progress the story. This guy's really easy. I've never ever lost to him in my entire life, but it's just because talking to this guy tips you off that there's something like fishy going around in the card shop, and that you need to go to the card shop to like check it out to see what's going on or whatever. So we battle this guy to get information, basically. We don't really need to... we don't need his cards, or we don't need to beat him for any other reason. Did we draw anything? Oh yeah, nice. Alright, good fight. Okay. Okay, so he tells us about the rumor at the card shop, so we're going to go investigate, see what's going down. Okay, so we find Arcana here. And that number we put into the machine allows us to get 100 additional additional I think it's called deck capacity. Yeah, I couldn't think of the word, sorry. 100 additional deck capacity. And that's important later. Not it'll be important pretty shortly, but it's also important later in the run. Hey, welcome, Ryuk21. Yeah, Arcana does use his version of the Dark Magician. He doesn't use like Yugi's version of the Dark Magician. I actually made a mistake. What I normally do here is ante up a card so that I get a Dark Magician in return, because I use him for part of the game, but I accidentally forgot to ante a card, so I'm going to be without Dark Magician. I do normally use Dark Magician for a while, because he's actually pretty good. But we're going to have to work without it, which is okay, which is no big deal. It can be fixed or avoided, whatever. Alright. So we lost a few seconds. That can easily be made up. We lost that because of I had a rough fight with one of the guys in the park next to Weevil. I had a really bad fight, so... Okay, so next is Super Focus Mode. We've got a lot of crap to buy in the shop. So here we go. I'm gonna buy that. What else? Let's see, do that, do that. Take that. So here we're just optimizing our deck, trying to buy some of the best cards that we can. The shop is always different, so you have to do this differently every single time. That's why I'm kind of going slow to see what our friend has here, because it's always different. Okay, let's see. Now we need some magic and trap cards. Oh god. Okay, give me that. That's good. That's fine. Alright, so he didn't have the best stuff this time, but, you know, you gotta make use with what you're given. Gonna take that, actually. That and that. Next I need some low-level light cards. That's perfect. I want that. That's a good card. Sure. That's good enough. Alright, next I need some dream type cards, which I passed. Okay, it's pretty good. And some lower level wind cards. That's perfect. And I need some electric cards. Preferably, yeah, that's perfect. That's good, that's good. Alright, and we're good. Alright, now it comes a whole crap ton of deck work. So we need to get rid of a lot of these cards that we don't need anymore. Get out of here. And that, and that. Alright. So I'm actually going to add that instead of this. I want to add one of you, two of you. Yes. One of you. Gonna need that. I'm gonna take both of these, I think. And toss like you and you. Gonna add that card. Okay, let's see. So that makes 40, but I still have a few cards I need to add. So I'm going to get rid of that, this. I'm not going to need you anymore. So I want to put in a few electric cards, which you'll see why shortly. Sure. Pretty good. And some light cards which are up here. Gonna add that one. That's perfect. Yeah, a couple more actually. That's good, and that's good. Alright. That looks good for now. Unfortunately the shopkeeper didn't give us Regeki or really very many magic or trap cards, but we're gonna have to make use of it. Okay, so we talked to Merrick here, and he tells us about some random stuff. So we're gonna go find Joey. Joey yells about lagging, something about lag, I don't even know. Something about falling behind. Okay, we come here to see Kaiba fighting. And we're not actually here for Kaiba, we're here to fight the next rare hunter. Strings. Okay, so now you get to see the power of Doron. Doron's kind of a beast. Perfect. Alright, really good fight. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Alright. Alright, so these guys are difficult. Are very, very difficult. But we got a pretty good opening hand. Thankfully, we got a really good hand, so should be able to crush these guys. This is the reason why I put the electric element cards in my deck. They just basically kill. You're fighting on Yumi, so they get a power bonus, and they get to kill pretty much all the cards in here because we are in an aquarium. So all these people are using water, aqua cards, whatever. Let's see. And Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon just does a crap ton of damage. Alright. That was really good. So that in itself, if I can beat these, all these aquarium guys, whoops, without dying, I'll pretty much save like almost 2 minutes. I don't know if I meant to do that. Okay, yeah, he's still gonna kill me? That's okay. Let's see what we can draw. That's good. Perfect. Alright, so Hourglass of Life is really good. It's actually a rare card. The shopkeeper doesn't have it often, but when he does, it's like a must pick up. It's just, it does everything so well. $670. Alright, nice. Really good fight. Okay, so then we come up here and Joey is getting smashed by Mako. So we need to give Joey a confidence boost after we're done with this lovely lady. Alright, so playing a weak card and an attack like that, it lets me to get a little bit of extra damage done, but it also forces him to play something in attack so it dies, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Because next turn, I have more traps set, whoops, that they should get, I should be able to have Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon out. And there we go. Another really good fight. Yeah, so at this stage of the game, I mean, Hourglass of Life is just so, so good. Yeah, 3600. Well, we're fighting on Yumi. So the way in this game, the way it works, Ryu, is if it gets powered up by the field, if the card gets powered up by the field power bonus, it's a 30% boost, which is gigantic. 30% is so, so much. So yeah, it's a 2800 to begin with, plus 30%. It's just so, so much damage. Normally that would just be my Dark Magician, which wouldn't get the boost at all until later in the game. So we're going to be kind of a loss later, but I think I know a good way to work around it, I think. Nice. A trap works. So that's the reason I added all those extra traps. The shopkeeper didn't have all that many magic cards, but I've got a lot of traps, which hopefully will prove to be useful later. Okay, and so we made up all our time there, and more. We made up so much time. Jeez. Okay, let's see. Where are we going next? We're going to here. Alright, so Grandpa's worried about Taya and Joey. Taya and Joey got captured by the Rare Hunters, who in this game are called the Ghouls. So we are out to stop them. So we need to go stomp all the Rare Hunters we can find, and there's a bunch of them. So first ones we're going to fight is up here in the graveyard. So now we're fighting on a lot of Yami as the field spell. It's good for dark type cards. Let's just leave it at that, I guess. It's an interesting field spell, that's for sure, in this game. Can we beat this guy this turn? 720? Yeah. Nice. So the reason I put the strongest cards in my deck as these dark type cards, I have Witty Phantom and Lord of the Lamp, which in themselves are just pretty weak cards, but I have them because they are Dark Elemental, and for these fights, and then later on when you fight some of the end duelists, you want dark cards to get powered up on Yami, because we're very short for cards in this run because it is a speed run. I'm just trying to beat the game as quick as possible. So I need to make the most bang for my buck, and the way I do that is by playing off whatever field spell is already on the field. was good. So if you haven't noticed, what's it called? I can't think of the name of it. Phantom Hourglass. It lets Phantom Hourglass. What's it called? Hourglass of Life. It lets you sacrifice 1,000 life points to increase all monsters on your side of the field by 500 attack and 500 defense. So it's, again, just something that we can use to gain a bit of an edge. Alright, next we gotta go to the bridge. Going good so far. Nice. Good fight again. Okay, here's our last rare hunter. Unfortunate. Pot of Greed lets me draw 2 more cards. So I'm just going to draw. And whatever he plays is going to get Acid Trap Hold, which is good. I'm just going to play Twin-Headed. Okay. Pretty good fight. Alright, so I need to get rid of a few cards. One of those I don't need anymore. That I don't need anymore. That I want to get rid of too. And... no. No. I want to keep that for now. That I want to get rid of. Okay. So I'm going to add that card. And what else did I want? Dream, that's right. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, Ryu. Just gonna get rid of you for now. I'll add that. Okay. Alright, so here's a hard fight. I actually do some extra prep just for this fight. Interesting. Nice, okay. I know he likes to play Blast Sphere really early. For whatever reason, he always draws Blast Sphere. So... I was trying to think what to do turn one. I had a few options. But I think we made the right one. Okay, this is a GG right now. He's not going to be able to stand up against all this offense. Okay. I should have something in my hand. No, I don't, dude. Oh my god. Alright, so one extra turn. Whatever. Lost about a minute to slow fights, but that's okay. Can be still be made up. It's unfortunate. Oh. Alright. We'll put in that in defense, even though I meant to use its effect. It's still allowed me to use my trap, which is still good. Alright. Kind of a slow fight, but was solid anyway. Alright. So now we meet this next set of rare hunters, Umbra and Loomis. So technically what they're known for is, Loomis is like the magic and trap expert, and then Umbra uses monster cards. They're pretty similar, however, in the game here, but I just feel like I have had better luck playing against Umbra. I don't know why, for no real reason, but I'm gonna go with my Cybersaurus here. I think I'm gonna attack with him. Perfect. So that'll power up my Cybersaurus. And hopefully he tries to kill one of my cards. Awesome. Okay, that couldn't have went any better. It was really, really good. Even Thousand Eyes had some attack. Really, really good. Good. So Mokubo thanks us for helping him out. And he tells us that we can find Kaiba at the art gallery here. And he helps us to find out where Joey and Taya are. But when we get there, Bandit Keith is mind controlled and waiting for us, so we gotta fight him first. Let's see. So luckily he didn't draw any cards, which is really good. Okay, perfect. Alright, that was really solid. He drew all spell and trap cards, and he probably has Barrel Dragon. Or like Zero the Man, or I don't know what even he else tries to use, but I usually beat him quickly enough. Okay. That's unfortunate. Alright. That was good. Bandit Keith is a potential dying point. Oh my god, move. His dead body, block my path. Alright, so Yugi goes for a swim. We gotta go help him out. Because Yugi apparently can't swim. Ooh, that's brutal. Okay. Those plays, dude. Alright, really good stuff. So he's actually winning to me just because he's playing a lot of magic cards, which do direct spell damage. But I've powered on my cards so much that to where Nemoriko right now is pretty unstoppable. So he gave me way too much time. You jerk. To get my cards up to par. So all that first turn where I was able to use Nemoriko's effect to freeze his, I was basically able to win the duel just from that, as you can see. Alright, gained our minute back from our last split. Just from really good fights. Really, that's all it came from, was much more solid fights than last time. Hopefully our deck is good enough. This is tough part of the game because it's a gauntlet, meaning like you have to fight multiple duelists in a row without obviously any checkpoint or being able to modify your deck, being able to save, anything like that. So pretty decent start so far. She's gonna have a hard time dealing with my Cybersaurs. I guess she could just do that. So she was able to stall for one more turn, which is unfortunate. Because it wastes time for me, but that was okay. Not too bad. So I knew something was fishy, but I was able to bait out his widespread ruin, which is okay. we're in a pretty good spot. Hopefully he can't do anything. Yeah, okay. We should be perfect. Alright, Lesser Dragon, that's perfect. Alright, so we really shut down kind of a hard. Really, really hard. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we all take the flight over to the finals. Alright, so I need to take out a few cards here. What else am I adding? Okay. Take that out, don't need it. This is 2000. Take out this guy, take out that. Not gonna need this. And where is Thunder Dragon? Where's Thunder Dragon, dude? Did I take it out already? Okay. Alright, so I need some wind. Crap. I always do that. Just gonna add some low level wind cards. I've got a lot of extra. I've got a lot of extra DP here. Let's see. Gonna add an extra. Yeah, let's do it. I've never actually used this card in a run, so let's see what happens. Oh, the noise it makes when a monster comes out. Okay, and this is easily, minus the gauntlet, where you honestly have to fight 2 in a row, this is easily the hardest single fight in the game. Here we go. Okay. Okay, that's not bad, I guess. Gonna go with this. Okay. He has a second embodiment of a Opus. Alrighty. That makes sense, I guess. Okay, so unfortunately I didn't get any spells or traps, but I got pretty lucky with what monsters I drew. And we just took out a scorpion, so wow. Okay, this is actually turning out pretty good. I mean, he'll kill something next turn, but he's not going to be able to take out 4 cards. Yeah, that's... we won. Oh my god, that was really, really good. That was such a good fight. Okay, so now we learn who the real Merrick is. Alright. So here's the last duel of this section of the tournament, I guess. The finals, which is both semifinals and the grand finals, are going to be held at a remote location, which we're flying to right now. So Joey's down for the count. My lost. Tristan and Taya are being cheerleaders like they are. Okay. Okay. I hate doing that turn 1 because he could have Gazelle. Okay. That's good, I guess. Alright, still doesn't have Gazelle. That's even better. Ouch. Could have been bad. Wow, he just got owned. Oh my god, he just got played for a fool. Oh, good lord, okay. Whatever. Gained another minute? Holy crap, dude. One more fight, guys. thumb hurts from mashing through all this text. That's not bad. I knew it. Oh my god, no way. Ah, damn it. Not what I was hoping he would play, but... Okay. We did it. The run. The run. Oh my god, dude. Oh. Oh, we did it. Oh. Yes. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. The run. Oh my god. Dude, that was such a good run. There's like some mistakes, like I got caught in a long fight somewhere. But like, oh my god, dude. That was godly. I didn't think that was possible. I thought like maybe maybe 118 would be like possible, but I didn't even think 114 was even possible. Got really good cards, like got no magic cards at all, but like got all really good traps. Only one torrential tribute, but like, oh my god, everything just fell into place. Didn't die in the aquarium, that was a plus. Didn't die to Odeon, like... So good, dude. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. I seriously didn't think that. Um, I, 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 I kind of thought that it was possible, but looking at this now, like, I think I can... I don't know if I can get 110. I really don't know if 110 is possible. Like, I skipped a lot of antes, too. I skipped, I think, every ante in the game except for the two Espa brothers. I accidentally skipped Dark Magician. I skipped Revival Jam. Wow, that was so good.